Welcome back everyone to another movie trivia Schmoedown reaction. I'm not gonna take long for this one. I just made a video, Roca vs Bibiani. If you haven't checked it out, we have another one right now. I'm going to Orlando to decide who is going to be in the singles title match, Brendan Meyer or Ben Bateman. And as I mentioned in the Roca Bibiani match, I have some predictions going in. As a fan, I think Bateman will win, even though I really adore Meyer. I'm a big fan of Bateman. You know I'm a big fan of the Horsemen. I'm a big fan of Action Army, even though Bateman is whatever with Action Army currently. But yeah, I think Bateman will win. And from a logical standpoint, because, okay, I'm a fan, but I can qualify myself as like a Schmoedown analyst, Schmoedown expert, like those people on ESPN. I believe I'm qualified to do that, right? I don't know. But, yeah, why would, because if you don't know, Harloff just released, if Bateman wins, then this match will not happen in Orlando. It will happen in Spectacular. If Brendan Meyer wins, they will still make it happen in the live event in Orlando. Now, why would he release that if he knows, because we know this is pre-tape, why would he release that if he knows Meyer is gonna win? There is no worry to say that at all. But since he know Bateman's gonna win, and Bateman did win, then he have to say it publicly so people don't expect Bateman to still go to Orlando, because once again he got back surgery, not in the best condition to go and fly. So my prediction is Bateman wins. Harloff knows it. That's why we're not gonna see this on Orlando. But if I'm wrong and Meyer wins, I'll be totally surprised. But yeah, I'm definitely rooting for Bateman in this one. Yeah, let's just get into it. Subscribe to my channel and let's just get into it. Playing it in 3, 2, 1.
I warned you to be careful what you wish for. Put your Mickey ears on and get on the plane, because John Roca and I will see you in Orlando.
October 19th for the title. Mike Kalinowski and Chance Ellison are taking on the Founding Fathers. Dan Burrell cashing in his free-for-all shot with John Roca.
If corruption beats Founding Fathers, then Dan Burrell, John Roca, they are no more.
That's your headliner match. We're also going to have an undercard that is going to be the finals of the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament, like we said. And
my marker is 100% now.
Loves wearing purple
Gonna
suits.
throw
We
this
call him
away.
Willy Wonka now. He is giving away a trip to our studio here. You get your flight, you get your airfare, and you get to compete in a match if you go to Orlando and you are lucky enough to compete on stage. Whew. Orlando's exciting.
Orlando!
The Founding Fathers at the hands of the corruption team, but
we are the greats. We have always been the greats.
and we're gonna have some fun with this match. Get some fun.
Yeah, you're gonna have some fun. You're gonna end up losing, Kalinowski. What's going on? Is my screen broken? Oh, nope.
Hey, come in. There he is. Boy, how's it going? How are you? Good to see you, man.
Koi, yes! He's the manager! He's the manager! He's the manager! He's the manager!
It's the fans, it was the people, I miss the rush, it's crazy. I want back in. And I know my record's not so hot, but I miss it.
Yeah, well, look, we love you. The fans love you. Hell, you beat the current Intergeekdom champion right now. You beat Kalinowski, man.
Yeah.
So,
I remember that.
Well, we'll put you in the draft.
So, and I admit, man, those lights get me, I think, I want to manage.
Want to manage?
Yeah.
I've been saying this so many times. I can't remember if it's on this show or is it in Call to Action.
Where I'm best used and where I think I can shine, I think I want to manage.
He's so good! And wait, I know this.
Way to Anarchy when you manage. Wait, I know this.
Yeah.
For Winston.
In the live show. So awesome.
Played really good. And Winston was funny.
Really funny?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
The only reason I hesitate, you're a very nice person. You're one of the nicest people I've ever met in this world. And I feel like you're almost too pure to be a man. The reason I say that is because it's like, this is very cutthroat. Whether the players want certain things, or you have to cut somebody, you're hurting some feelings, breaking some hearts, and then there's going to be people trying to steal players from you, and then the fans will get on you to lose a match. It's like, you ready?
I'm a nice guy, but I think I surprise people. I'm from Boston. There's an underfire that I can like.
Oh, I forget he's from Boston.
Skin, you know, like I think I can do it, and I also think that when people meet me, they think a lot of things, then I can subvert some expectations. And I think.
I love Koi. He's the best.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. All right. You're ready. All right. So be prepared.
I'm gonna surprise it.
All right.
Jandro!
Thanks, man. I'm sorry.
Dead man walking. Nice guy.
Oh, don't be mean. Don't be mean. I'm a fan of Koi ever since his Marvel movie news days, and then moving to Collider Heroes, and we've seen him in Movie Talk and everything in the Schmoedown. But yeah, I know him since Marvel movie news, and was he there? Or was it Markia McCarty? I'm pretty sure it's Markia McCarty when during that show. But it was my birthday, and then they do like birthday shoutouts, and they did a shout out to me in Marvel movie news, and I still remember that. It's a great. I'll post if I still have the picture. I'll post it right now. It's a picture of me in. They feature me in Marvel movie news because I use a onesie of Deadpool, the same one that Koi Janru have, and they show. That is my first exposure, I feel like, in the internet.
That's right.
In terms of like, I've done reaction and everything, but acknowledged by people. That's Koi did that to me, and I was just So yeah, I'm a big fan of Koi. Hopefully, if he's going to be a manager, that's gonna catapult me to become one of my favorite managers. Gonna be directly.
So he's
Anyway,
had
let's hear this.
some major back issues, but he's still a gamer. He showed up to play today against Brendan Meyer.
100% pre-tape. But yeah, Bateman's back is just not.
Bones are still lubricated by Sunny Delight every morning.
That's true.
I forget what exactly happened, but I know he got like something in his spine.
With the audience.
There's like some kind of liquid or muscle that's intersected, which is not that's not good at all for Bateman. So he cannot feel his legs, I believe, but he's forcing it, and it's not good. So hopefully he's doing so much better.
He's just not moving around too well. I asked him. I think that you might want to pull out of the tournament.
You suggested that.
I did, and I think that Riley did too. It reminded me of Rocky. When Rocky turns, he goes, "You throw in that towel, I'll kill you." It really, the guy wants to keep playing. I don't know if it's against my better judgment or his, but he's going to come out here today. He's going to play against the kid, and he's going to give it his all. He has been to the team finals twice. He's won it once, and now he wants to get.
And he had a successful surgery, so I'm so happy for him.
The kid. And you talk about somebody who's
Cannot
having
imagine.
the second half of the season. My God, look at what the kid.
And yeah, the fact is, I'm also scared because
and then since then he hasn't lost a match.
Bateman is in such a good shape. I am probably in a worse shape than Bateman, and I've had issues on my back, and I'm so much younger. And I'm guessing it's because I slouch when I do computer, or when I just lay down and I'm not sleeping right or whatever. But I know my back is not the best. I'm quite, So I'm actually nervous now. I'm self-conscious with my own health, so I'm gonna sit like this. So hopefully for people out there who's watching, take care of yourself. Make sure you sit properly. Don't wanna f up your back or anything. You don't have a bad back there, yeah. But yeah, thankfully Bateman's doing all right.
No, I'm really excited, man. I've been a big fan of yours, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait.
I got a lot of respect for Ben Bateman, but I got even more respect for the kid because he's the kid. He's the kid. He's the kid. He's the kid. Whereas the boss. Who likes their boss? I've got so much toxicity in my bloodstream right now, if you lit a match, I'd probably catch on fire. But I'm here, I'm standing up, barely on one leg at this point.
You're a champion.
But I'm gonna do this. That's what horsemen do.
He's using a cane. He's using a golf stick as a cane.
And we fight to get through it because we...
So if he wins with this effed up back, that is incredible. I'll just say that.
Something to himself and the league, and that's pretty powerful, even though those darn horsemen.
How weird is it that both of our paths have led us directly into horses?
That is correct. Or horsemen.
Horse persons, really. Like, they're half human, half horse. This is not the same league it once was. My brothers have fallen in this tournament. I'm still showing this league that the horsemen have what it takes, because at the end of the day, there's only going to be one winner in this tournament. And as long as that's a horseman, no one's going to give a shit about the rest.
Every singles match I played, I have played better than the one before. And I think that to beat Ben, I have to continue to move forward. I have to.
You know what's funny? Bateman defeated Liz Shannon Miller, rookie. Defeated Paul Preston, rookie. Defeated, if he's gonna defeat him, rookie as well.
I'll remember the trivia answers that I need to beat that little hero of a rookie, Brendan Meyer.
Rain, snow, sleet, hail. We're ready.
Bateman's crazy, man. His dedication out of this thing. He's got a physical injury and he still does this. That is crazy.
Well, you see the
By the way, I blame Andrew Guy for this. He tackles Ben Bateman. That's the start of this, right? Man, joking aside, I'm so glad Bateman's doing all right, and hopefully his recovery is faster than usual.
And he takes the victory, but the kid is talking about getting to the finals to play his team partner.
Bateman, on the other hand, it's all about destiny. It's all about getting out of bed there, being the fact that he can get up out of bed to get here to play against the kid. And we are seeing a very injured player, but someone who's determined to win. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Christian, the history of sport is littered with great performances under injury. One thinks about Kellen Winslow in the 81 AFC divisional playoff game. About Kurt Gibson in the 1988 World Series.
Action Army, baby.
Knopick going in overtime when she wasn't her best friend. You think about the Wildberries when they were way too.
Hey, it landed on Bateman.
They could barely stand, but they managed to answer 3 questions correct.
And that was just at the karaoke bar. All right, so we are ready to get going. Mark, are you ready?
God, I'm going to get emotional watching this. Yeah. When I see a great... You think about Walter Payton when he had the flu and he set the all-time rushing record. I could go on and on. You go ahead and start this.
Ladies and
the flu game, Michael Jordan, you know.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown!
Right, stretch. So I'm not slouching throughout the whole reaction video.
Representing Shazam!
Is Bateman the number 1 fan? Is the higher rank?
3 wins, 1 defeat. He is Brendan the Kid.
Let's use a pink marker today. My black marker ain't working.
There's the kid. He has emerged. He is all smiles. He is all grins. Look at how he just lights up in front of a crowd. A face made for the camera. Somebody put that.
Where is Shazam? I mean, where is Bibiani?
He is having a run. We know that for sure. All right, Brendan Meyer has taken the seat, and his opponent, representing the 5 Horsemen, led to the ring by Tom Dagnino, Mark Riley, and John Roca.
Yeah, baby.
He is the 2018 Ultimate Schmoedown Team winner. He is Ben, the Boss, Bateman!
There's
He's limping out. He's limping out.
Mark Riley Dagnino having up the crowd. Folks, this is
Oh, he's gonna do the kiss? He's gonna do the kiss?
gimmick.
Yeah, baby.
Limping to the stage.
This is like a signature move, you know, how Rachel did that. That's Bateman's thing. Come on.
Yeah, Ben, you all right? Okay, good to go.
As he slams down his 9-iron.
Puts his pills on the table. Good.
Take his
I would
medication.
like to remind Brendan the child Meyer, those pills are for adults only. Those are not Flintstones vitamins.
Right.
Prescription.
Okay.
Oh god, he's gonna have to get back up and spin the wheel. That's not good for him.
Down, Mark. What are the rules? Number 1.
All right, Tom Dagnino. I think he's got a nice little back brace there. Tom Dagnino, dressed like my grandma when she'd go to Reno to play the slots.
That's what managers do. All right.
This is a real manager over here.
All right, good. So you're trying to keep him for next season, I see. All right. All right, here we go. So, the rules, please.
In round at number 1, the field of competitors. It's not easy.
Bateman!
Actually, before we start,
Yes.
Ben, there's an I brought a little gift for you. You know, you always wear these cool shades, and I thought, why not? Shake it out. So this, just
Let's go beyond.
You know,
Willie Viviani's
we
here.
came up with some new ideas. You know, you got color frame, you got topical, right?
Wow.
Joker.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
You can pick any one of these you want, sir, and then we'll wear the others, and we'll be triplets.
We're gonna just do this over here.
These are gifts.
Yeah.
It's a gift.
We wanted to shake it up.
Dagnino killed me on that one. All right.
What if I use this for the rest of the match? Let's see if I can survive. If I can see stuff in this.
I don't think Ben Bateman is going to wear the glasses.
Oh, there goes throws them.
Oh, he just throws the glasses?
Those were bought for a reasonable price at a costume store on Hollywood Boulevard.
My favorite part about that was Riley coming in and just throw them.
You know what? It's okay.
It's fine. You know
It's
what?
Take a hike, Bibiani.
Take that. All right.
Get him on the way out.
All right. Here
Man,
we go.
if I could only pick one clip to sell the Schmoedown, it would not be that clip.
All right.
Let's
All
go!
right. It's hot in here, and it has nothing to do with the air conditioner. Here we go. We start with. We asked first. Ben Bateman, are you ready?
Let's do it.
And the kid, are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Let's get ready to
To Schmoedown! These glasses, I believe, is it polarized. I cannot really. The screen is black unless I'm doing it from a certain angle.
Are you sure? Ask your question, Slick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this comes into comedies. Okay, so who plays the hot-tempered school bus driver in Billy Madison?
What, are you afraid of a little laugh and joviality in the crowd?
It's
Oh, no.
your little bits.
Wow, I just realized what I wrote. Bateman versus Bateman. I don't know, this is wrong.
5, 4,
But take your time.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
Down.
And we start with Ben Bateman.
Say it's Chris Farley.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Kid.
big one I haven't seen. So.
I wrote down Jack Black.
David Spade is
Yeah,
partner
around.
in Tommy
Yeah,
Boy.
just haven't
Bateman
seen
versus
that one.
Meyer, not Bateman versus Bateman.
Talking with the smack talk right
Go
off the
down
top.
on the bus.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah, just haven't.
So how bad did that hurt your back?
Your next question is in the world of action slash.
I really cannot see shit.
This question is:
Have to be on
what
this angle.
1997 post-apocalyptic film stars Kevin Costner and Will Patton? Me and a guy I know.
So no.
Got it.
Actually.
5. No, you didn't. 4,
Could it be this one?
3.
Thanks for playing.
2. You're welcome. 1.
Waterworld?
Down, please, and the kid.
Postman?
Yes. And
Oh
Ben.
shit.
Postman.
2-1. Bateman.
Is Waterworld post-apocalyptic and is Kevin Costner in
All
it?
right, here we go for family films. Family
Never
films
seen the
is
film.
your next one. What is the name of the character?
I'm going
voiced by
nuts.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson
I'm high on
in
caffeine.
Moana?
Name of Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character in Moana? Maui!
Rocky, what would you say?
I'm so high right now. Not on weed, on caffeine.
No, you just you
I'm
want to get
so...
us 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ben.
You know, at one time I would have thought that the answer to this question was Moana, but then I watched the movie. That's Maui.
That is
You're
correct.
Yeah,
The
it's
kid.
another one I haven't seen.
Wow.
It's a tough one.
Wow.
3-1.
Like a perfect
3-1.
storm of all the ones I haven't seen.
Bateman
Man.
taking this.
There we go.
so far.
Priceless insight from our competitors, Christian. If you watch the movies, you have a better chance of answering the question.
True. All
Your
right.
next question is in the world of 90s movies.
I'll start for you.
90s films.
Really rough.
And your question, what 90s romantic drama stars Sarah Michelle Gellar, Ryan Philippe, and Reese Witherspoon?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
See, look, this is the old school Bateman here too, because he's definitely playing mind games with the kids. You can see it.
That's right. Is it him? Is it the pill?
Don't think too hard, you know.
5, 4,
An animated movie or something.
3,
That's not Ryan.
2, 1. We start with the kid.
Cruel Intentions?
Yes, sir.
That's what I wrote.
Cruel Intention.
Ben
I've
Bateman,
never
that's
seen
on
the
this
film.
yet.
I know Sarah Michelle Gellar is in it.
Over the kid. All right, guys.
I didn't know Reese
5.
Witherspoon's in it.
Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. What 2016 film stars Bill Murray, Ben Kingsley, Idris Elba, Scarlett Johansson, and Christopher Walken?
The fact that I know this and it's not... This are voice cast. It's a Jungle Book, by the way.
I'm still thinking about it.
But the fact that it's under fantasy and sci-fi,
4,
that is nuts.
3.
He's not gonna get
Repeat
it.
the question.
Bateman?
Can you do that? What 2016
What's the
film?
category?
Fantasy sci-fi. What 2016 film stars Bill Murray, Ben
Yeah, I don't know if this is fantasy.
Idris Elba, Scarlett Johansson,
It's definitely not sci-fi.
Christopher Walken?
I would put this under action adventure. And I'm pretty sure Bill Murray is Baloo. Ben Kingsley is Bagheera.
5,
Idris Elba is Shere Khan. Scarlett Johansson is
2,
Ka.
1.
Walken
Hands
is
down,
Prince
please, and
King
start
Louis.
with Ben.
The Jungle Book?
Yes. And
Yeah, how is that? How is that fantasy sci-fi?
Pull by
That should be action adventure. That's an adventure film.
Sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
fantasy.
It cost him a...
Nothing is fantasy in that film.
Jungle Book's a fantasy film.
5 to
It's
2.
not a fantasy film.
It should be 5 to 3, I think.
Now it's 5 to 3 because Brian Meyer
Yeah.
wanted another point.
Great.
Not
I do know
animated.
some stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that is definitely not
The
fantasy
young boy
film.
who was in that movie would probably argue that he was not an animated person.
No, I saw him drinking a Sprite at the premiere party, and he's real.
Not animated. Okay. All right, here we go. Next question.
Next question is in the world of animated movies. These are movies that are actually animated. Your question, what action movie star has become the United States president in the
I love
Simpsons
this.
movie? And how young we were when that movie came out.
I don't know. You pronounce his name.
Well, we were younger, and I don't remember anything.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Arnold
Hands down.
Schwarzenegger.
Hands down. And we start with Brendan.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes. And Ben.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
There it is.
Bateman 6-4. They are going
that was over,
head
man. I had no
Head
idea.
to head.
Question at all.
All right, here we go, guys.
Minister.
Horror/thriller is your next category. Released in 2017, what is the subtitle of the second Annabelle film that acted as a prequel to the first?
I haven't seen the new one. Is it any good? Let me know in the comment section below if I should if it's worth to watch.
I'm more of a guy.
I like this one by David F. Sandberg. I don't know who directed the new one. I'm pretty sure it's not James Wan.
3,
So
2, 1. We start with Bateman.
Annabelle Creation.
Annabelle Creation.
It is.
Oh, Spirit of
The
Origin.
kid didn't have it. Okay, so Bateman takes a 3-point lead.
Don't know these ones.
Bateman.
That is huge by
Bateman
Bateman.
has a chance here.
5 points for me,
Bateman has a
baby.
chance to get another perfect round. Another perfect round if he gets this right. But here is the question mark.
It is a Patreon question courtesy of Michael Campbell. Give Michael
Yeah, Mike
a big
Campbell.
hand. Great supporter, hell of a nice guy, Michael Campbell. Thank you, Michael, for your support of the Patreon. If you want to have your name said by these lips on an upcoming match, check out the movie trivia Schmoedown Patreon today. Select which tier is right for you. Michael Campbell, big Patreon supporter, wanted this question in the category of dramas. And the final question, round number 1, is Kirsten Dunst and Orlando Bloom star in what 2005 Cameron Crowe film?
So Bateman hits this, he will get a bonus.
Cameron Crowe.
It is 7-4 at the moment.
Kirsten and
we
Orlando
now
Bloom.
are looking to see can the kid.
God
It looks like
damn
the
it.
kid has this answer, but he's writing it down. 5, 4,
I know the title. It's in
2,
the
1. Kid.
Elizabethtown.
Yes, and Bateman.
Elizabeth.
Perfect
Yeah.
round for Bateman. Perfect round for Bateman. What a performance Bateman has had in these last 2 matches. Ben, this question is for you and for you alone. You do not have to write it down. You just have to answer it. Here is your question, Ben Bateman.
This is a good game by Bateman.
Who directed the 1999 Al Pacino film, Any Given Sunday? You just have to answer it.
Oliver Stone.
For one more
There it
point, Oliver Stone was the answer. Bateman with a 4-point lead going into round number 2. What a round by Ben Bateman. 2 perfect rounds, one against Paul Preston, another one against the kid here as we get into round number 2.
Right.
Big 4-point lead by Bateman going into round 2.
That's right, the kid is going to need some help from the wheel, and that's what round number 2 is all about. Known as the wheel, round number 2. Ben Bateman, you have a 4-point lead, and I believe we can act as allowing you to have somebody else spin the wheel should you medically require that. I'm going to hope you don't pick Dagnino, but I'm betting you will.
I might.
You gonna spin first, or you wanna-
consider my options? But I want a good match. I'd like to give this kid a head start. Let's go for it, bud.
The kid is gonna
Okay.
spin.
I'm
It's up.
excited to see what you can
The
do.
kid is up.
There's a spin by the kid. All right, good spin.
Nice
Let's see
little
the spin.
gentle nudge of the wheel there.
I'm doing something to the
Kid's like
board.
nicest human
You
in the
guys will
world.
see it
He doesn't
soon.
get fazed by this
He
bit.
really is, but apparently he's one of the meaner Canadians you'll come across.
True.
I'm forgetting his
Not
Canadian.
opponent's choice. It could be action adventure.
Action adventure.
You're gonna do it again.
Gonna spin again. He's risking opponent's
Spinning
choice.
away from action is the kid. Spinning away from action.
Yeah, the kid's not having a very hot game
Looking
today.
For something big here.
There's some strategy behind that respin, but it might land on opponent's choice, Christian.
Go, boss Bateman.
It does.
Wow.
It does.
Oh, wow.
Maybe you should have stayed with action.
Oh,
adventure.
He
wow.
flew too close to
By
the
the way-
sun.
Maybe the answer.
What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
What's he looking for here?
Thumbnail.
James Bond.
James Bond. All right, James Bond it is.
Wait,
For Kalinowski, not here, but James Bond still on the wheel.
I'm gonna do the same thumbnail for the Roka match. So
All
yeah,
right,
James
you
Bond.
got
Okay.
4 questions.
Okay.
You got 4 questions
Okay.
for James Bond. Here's your first. In 1964's Goldfinger, after destroying a drug laboratory in Latin America, James Bond travels where for a vacation?
New Zealand. I don't know. Why would he go to New Zealand?
Multiple.
Is it A, Miami, B, Atlantic City, C, the Grand Canyon, D, New Orleans?
New Orleans.
For 1 point.
Miami.
Yep.
Generic.
You know what's near Miami?
What?
I mean, I knew it was tropical, but
Orlando.
Yeah.
Like that? I got there. man.
Yeah.
All right, 2. Who played Bond girl Cara Milivoy in The Living Daylights?
Darn is the correct answer.
Which was?
A, Carrie Lowell. B,
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Can you say what that first name was?
Carrie Lowell. B, Miriam Dabo. C, Tanya Roberts. D. Kel Tyler?
D.
D's incorrect. Ben, is it A?
Miriam Dabo.
Ben, is it A. Carrie Lowell? B. Mariam Dabo? C. Tanya Roberts? D. Kel Tyler?
B. Miriam Dabo.
Correct for 1 point. All right.
Oh, man. What a brutal.
Making the guy work for it.
All right. There we go. Brendan.
Yeah.
Gemma Arterton plays a Bond girl in Quantum of Solace, whose name evokes a famous Beatles song. What is her name?
Jude. I don't know.
Need the full name or just the last name?
Full name.
You need the first and last.
I'm just gonna go for it here. I think I should just go for it. Carol Strawberry?
It's incorrect.
Yeah.
Damn.
For the steal, Ben.
That's a big miss.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Lucy Strawberry?
For Strawberry Fields.
Strawberry Fields.
Strawberry Fields.
Oh, wow.
All right, forever.
Quantum of
Solace. Interesting.
All right, here you go. This is the last one.
Damn.
All right. Who directed every official James Bond film that was released in the 1980s?
Not like I know this or anything. I'm just nodding because I'm excited.
No, I mean, it's just outside my range of
Yeah.
5, 4.
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Lewis Gilbert? B. John Glenn? C. Peter Hunt? D. Martin Campbell?
Gilbert.
Lewis Gilbert.
John Glenn.
Ben, is it A. Lewis Gilbert? B. John Glenn? C. Peter Hunt? Or D. Martin Campbell?
B. John Glenn.
1 point. All right, Ben.
Bro,
Bateman
Meyer is
still
having a
points,
bad game.
and he still finds himself with a 5
Meyer is having a
point
bad
lead
game.
as the spin of the wheel. So Ben, who are you choosing to spin for it? You're gonna spin yourself? Are you
Ben
sure?
Bateman is going to spin the wheel.
Are you sure, Ben?
It is trusty Titleist Golf Club.
All right, Ben's gonna spin.
Go, Boss Bateman.
Ben's
Go,
taking
Boss
shots.
Bateman.
All right,
Go,
and the
Boss
spin
Bateman.
is in.
There's the spin by Bateman. Bateman finds himself a 5-point lead. He's trying to avoid opponent's choice here because if he can have a good round on something he's good at, he can knock out the kid. We got to see what kind of round he's going to have, but we are
Round and round it goes. It's creeping towards opponent's choice, but it looks like it's going to
2010s. Stay in 2010.
Good,
I think
good
he's
choice.
going to avoid that
Good
opponent's
choice.
I think so too. Smart move, Bateman. And he's got
What's
himself a
next?
lead.
Oh, there's Nicole Kidman.
All right.
By the way, Bateman did a good job picking James Bond,
2010s, and
knowing
you like
Meyer's
to keep
weakness.
it. Luckily, you had your manager Finstock spotting you there. Your first question of 4. Round number 2. What smooth jazz legend plays himself in A Bad Mom's
Oh,
Christmas?
I've not seen the second one. I've seen the first one. I like that. Haven't seen the second one. Smooth jazz legend. I don't know any jazz legends.
Kenny G.
5.
The smooth notes. You said Kenny G?
Correct.
He held a note for like 48 minutes one time. 2 points for Ben Bateman. All right, next question. Sticking with musicians in the 2010s. What real-life musician plays the character
kidding me?
Cinna, who gives Katniss her wardrobe?
Lenny
in the
Kravitz.
Hunger Games films.
Who his daughter is recently cast as Catwoman, Zoe Kravitz.
Five, 4,
Lenny
3,
Kravitz.
2.
Lenny Kravitz.
2 more points for Ben Bateman.
Ben, he's getting into knockout range here.
And as a great artist once said, is going Ben Bateman's way. He's got 2 more questions in round number 2. Ben, your penultimate question in the world of the 2010s. In what 2014 film does Tom Hanks play a real-life airline pilot who
Sully.
makes a miracle landing on the Hudson River?
That's 2014? Are you kidding me? Wow. That's not 2014.
Think. Grant. It's the right movie.
5,
It's Sully.
4, 3,
That's not 2014.
2.
Sully.
2 more points.
Is that
for
really
Ben
2014?
So here's where we lie here.
Wow.
If Bateman can keep this score alone, he
That's
wins
a while
by
back.
knockout. He's got 1 more question left.
Huh.
And if he gets it, there's not a third round. He goes right to Orlando to play the Beast. Here is the question.
Is he gonna win
Ben,
this?
in the films that were released in the 2010s, for 2 points in the win, in what 2013 comedy does a character named Scotty P get a misspelled tattoo saying "No Ragratz.
Is it Neighbors?
Scotty P.
Is it Neighbors?
5, 4, 3, 2.
We're the Millers?
And your winner!
Oh, that's true. Holy fucking shit. Sorry, I swear.
Knocking out the kid. He was laying in bed this morning, could
Woo!
barely get up, and he did just that and knocked
Hot
the
right
kid
now.
out 19-6.
What a statement by Bateman there. It was coming out here. Hobbling on his last
What a
leg.
win.
Does it. 19-6. Career performance here. Getting himself to
I'm taking this off, by the way.
His battle with Shazam is not over yet. Because now, on October 19th, in Orlando, finals of the tournament.
Bateman,
the Beast, William Bibian.
Redeem
faces
Roca Bateman.
Another horseman
Beast, you're going
in
down.
Ben the Boss Bateman. All the horsemen will be there in Orlando. Wow, Mark. That was impressive.
And you top that off with the match that is found.
See, I told you. There is no way Harloff will reveal that they will delay the match.
You get
But
that
Bateman
at
cannot go.
SchmoedownLive.com. As you look at the landscape of today, I mean, we talked about at the top of the show, performances that were made legendary by the circumstances that were an injury to a key player. We've seen it before, we'll see it again, but Ben Bateman adding his name to that legendary list.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Look, and the other thing about it is that now we have Shazam. They're in the interview. They're going to be there with Jen Sturger. And, like, what's the Beast feeling about this right now? How's the kid feeling about it? How are they feeling about this going into the tournament now?
Feel bad for the kid, but
because this
bloody
there's so
hell,
much.
that
We know who's the boss.
was an incredible match
We
by
know
Ben
that
Bateman.
now Beast is playing Bibiani. So
Is
much
he
to find
perfect?
out. Jen Sturger's back there with Shazam,
He got-
the kid, and here
He got 9 points.
Brendan, you've had such an amazing run this year that I don't think that this loss takes anything away from that, but I'm sure you're disappointed that you're not going to be facing Bibiani in Orlando.
Yeah, you know, it kind of set in pretty quickly that it probably wasn't going to happen, so that is what it is. It's really hard, you know, a lot of those questions in round one, you know, I've got a list of movies that I want to watch for this, and Billy Madsen's one that I just haven't got to. I've watched some other comedies, Moana. I literally said to Biz backstage, like, because it was on the 2010s thing. I hope they don't ask about that. So
You're usually pretty reliable though in round
It's in
one.
the- it's
I
in
just feel
the
like they were just hitting categories that you
picture of
necessarily
2010s, I
hadn't
believe.
brushed up on recently.
yeah, you know, it's interesting. The first match against Paulo Yama, there were just some stuff that I didn't know, and I've done really, really well in the last three. But this one, yeah, and some of those ones they were just outside my reach. But it's okay. The only one that I probably should have known or could have known was the Annabelle one, but whatever those other three were just not in my wheelhouse. And that opponent's choice is tough. I've done quite well in Bond before, but these ones were just outside my knowledge, and obviously wasn't studying it. Good to him if he put that on there.
Well, plus with Kalinowski hitting Bond so often, I feel like the cuts just keep getting deeper in Bond. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the Strawberry Fields. I knew that there was a strawberry in the name, but I thought that was just like Strawberry Fields was. I just didn't know it. Yeah.
Plus, running up against Bateman, I feel like this is the first time you've also faced someone who plays the way he does, as far as like with the level of swag that Bateman comes out with. Does that get in your head at all?
No, you know what? He honestly didn't get in my head because, like I said, those just were answers that I just didn't know. You know, it's one thing if you get questions that you feel like you should have known or that you beat yourself. This was just, I guess I'm not quite ready to take that next step in singles. But, you know, looking forward to the teams tournament. And, you know, here's what it is. Sometimes it's just not your day. I mean, you can't know everything, and it just was combined with the subpar.
You know what's sad? Bibiani has something planned already for a live event entrance.
Something you just said. I think you are ready. I think.
But now it's not going to be there. But it's going to be in the spectacular, so that's still good.
More than one occasion, and it sucks. It sucks. But you know what? We pick ourselves up. We move along, and you got to remember that there are tens, if not hundreds of thousands of movies that are technically eligible for questions on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. No one has seen all of them, and sometimes you just get a confluence that all pop up in one match. That doesn't mean you're not ready. I know you. I know you're ready. I would not be on a team with you if I didn't think you were ready. So it was a rough day, and we'll pick ourselves up again.
Are you madder that Bateman knocked out the kid, or that he didn't choose your eyewear?
More, the eyewear really hurt my feelings, actually. I was like, we went out of our way to find some fun options, you know, really give him an opportunity to sort of, you know, brighten up his style. We know he's had a little rough time. You know, we brought him a gift. And what does he do? Literally throws it on the ground. Might as well spit on it. But you know what? It was a gift. He can do whatever he wanted with it. It's his to do with as he likes. strikes me as somewhat rude, but that's fine. I love him anyway, and I look forward to playing a great match with him in Orlando. Getting a whole bunch of questions right, or maybe a whole bunch of questions wrong. Anything could happen. Who the hell knows? Whee!
I don't think that qualifies as a promo, but
No.
that said, with the kid losing, that does make you face him in Orlando. What are you going to be doing to prep for this match? 'Cause it's obviously going to be a big match. You play well in front of large crowds, as we've discovered at Free For All. But this will be the first time one-on-one that you're going against Bateman in this type of setting.
Yeah. No, I feel pretty good. Bateman studies a lot, and here's the thing. I do too. Like, I study movies literally every single day of my life, and I have for the last 25 years.
I don't know if I'd call it studying. I feel like you live the movies.
Well, I try, and so, yeah, I feel as ready as I'm going to get.
That's the difference.
I will keep myself nimble.
Bateman studies the movies and he studies the game. Bibiani studies the movies.
Those buzzers.
That's the difference.
Rounder, right? Isn't that how it works at the end of a championship? Yeah, okay, so we're good.
Is it a 5 round?
So
It's
I
not a
feel
championship
pretty
match.
confident that when it comes down to me and Bateman, personnel, that we can put on a really good match. I think it'll be close, and I'm not going to get vengeance for the kid because vengeance is dumb. But I will do is I will play your former opponent, and I will attempt to defeat him in the spirit of good sportspersonship and fun.
Well, this does not take away from your run that you had this season. Again, tough loss today, but congratulations on a hell of a first run.
No, I will say, look, I really feel, I'm bummed that I couldn't do better. I mean, I've shown that I have a little bit better in me. It's too bad. But look, I had a big loss when I first came in, and it was really tough. And, you go down 0-1 and you start to think, ugh, like, am I even going to be able to be a part of the league at all? And so to get back to the point where I can end the season 3-2, I have to be happy with that. That was really not necessarily
That's
a
good for
guarantee
him.
at all for a while. So I am happy about that at least.
Best of luck to you next season and with the draft. It's going to be
Definitely.
pretty crazy. So good luck in Orlando, Bibs. See you there?
Yes.
Back to you guys.
I love that kid. I mean, I really do. You look at a good way to handle a loss, defeat there. But I also big props to William Bibiani for not only
The sunglasses.
No, but not only for the way he's been playing, right? That speech that he gave the kid and the things that he said to the kid, they really have made each other better
Hoy
players.
as the
Bibiani
manager of
has
those guys.
got that knowledge to be a mentor, and he's been a mentor to this
I
kid.
like
Really nice.
that.
It was a nice
Or Emma,
statement
actually.
there, but
It will be a pretty good
it
manager.
doesn't take away from the fact what a final we have now. We have Bibiani, the former champion, and now he's been to the team finals twice. Well, he's going to the singles final. That's right. He said he was going to do it. He hobbled his way out here, and he did it. Ben the Boss Bateman is backstage with Jen Berger, Dagnino, and Riley. Jen, take it away.
There's just so many props. I don't even know where to start in this interview. Dagnino, you got to be feeling pretty good now that we punched our ticket to Orlando.
Listen, we don't want gifts. We want belts. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They could take their little sunglasses and do you know of them. I bet you're wondering what this is in my hand.
That was actually going to be my next question. Yes. Why? What are you doing?
It's a back pillow. It's filled with answers. It's filled with love. This is what a manager does. Take note, other managers around the world here. Roxy and the idiot Burnett and a bunch of other clowns. This is what real managers do. They help their people out. You saw me when he was rolling the wheel. I was holding his hips. You saw that, right?
You really did.
Let me tell you something else. They say Disney World is the happiest place on earth. It's going to be a disaster for Bibiani.
Well, they're not letting you in. Ben, congratulations on your win today. Obviously, you're playing it a little under the weather.
Yeah.
How are you feeling going into Orlando? I mean, obviously, you're not 100%.
Oh, I feel terrible.
He's being honest.
I'm just trying to get through it. It's there's truthfully there's back surgery coming pretty soon here, and we're just trying to win this tournament first. So I'm on one leg, but being on one leg seems to get me a lot of answers. So I don't really know what else to say. I think Brendan's a very respectable competitor. I really studied the hell out of this one. I wanted to make sure I was prepared for him, and the lights got to him a little bit today, I think. It's definitely happened to me before. So.
And then spinning opponent's choice doesn't help anybody. Why did you decide to give him Bond?
I felt pretty confident that it's a very esoteric category that not many competitors are very good at. I have.
And yeah, I'm glad they already recorded all the teams tournament because all the tapings in the studio is done for the year.
On multiple choice.
So who knows how far Who's the Boss went, but at least Bateman have been able to compete in all of them.
just felt like that was probably the narrowest category to give him.
Now you get to face his teammate on Shazam, William Bibiani, in front of a live crowd in Orlando on October 19th. How are you going to prepare going into this match?
Well, I beat Bibiani the last time I played him, and felt pretty good about it. So, you know,
You played Bibiani before?
He's, you know, perhaps the most knowledgeable player that's ever played the game in terms of pure knowledge, but I've got the knowledge and the gameplay, and I'm a better player than Bibiani's a player. So, you know, if he doesn't choke in round 3, I'll just have to beat him in 5 rounds.
So big showing for the Horsemen, obviously, is going to be in Orlando. Riley, how are you helping everybody prepare for that?
I mean, look at this guy. This guy can walk on one leg and he's prepared. John Roca went down to one question. This is the Horsemen are back. They never went anywhere. I'm there for support, and I'm looking at this guy, and I'm talking to my manager, and I'm just looking at that team tournament coming up, and I'm feeling damn good. So all the Horsemen have each other's backs, and it's a beautiful thing to see. And we're going to take some belts in the process. I'm looking forward to it.
Go,
Any last
Bateman.
words of wisdom?
They're all facts. Everything's straight facts here. And like I said, PAS, plain and simple.
That actually made sense for the first time. Oh, back to you guys at the desk.
All right, thank you, Jen Sturger, and congratulations once again, Ben Bateman, who wins via knockout here over the kid, Brendan Meyer, 19-6, the final score. Speaking of 19, October 19th is when we go to Orlando, and we will see that finale, and it opens up the card in Orlando. That's right, get your tickets now, the Schmoedownlive.com. Corruption, the team champions defend the titles against the founding fathers, John Roca and Dangerous Dan Murrell. Partner, what a card Orlando has turned out to be.
What is going to happen in that main event? It's going to be special. It's going to be something wild, and it's all taking place in Orlando. Get your tickets at the Schmoedownlive.com.
And speaking of that website, you can also get tickets December 7th, the Schmoedown Spectacular. 5 matches, all the titles in the line. Whoever wins between Bateman
wish I could
and
go.
Bibiani
I'm
will
so
challenge
sad.
Oyama for the title on December 7th. Mike Kalinowski will be defending the Inner Geekdom Championship. The Team Championship will be on the line. The Star Wars Championship on the line, and a special match to be determined. So, for you guys out there, get your tickets. Tickets are going fast. Could be sold out, to be honest, by the time this airs. So you can also watch that live at SchmoedownLive.com. Get the live stream ticket. And Patreon, if you join today, not only does it help out the show in general, it helps out the brand new network, the Schmoedown Entertainment Network. Please become a part today. For Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time.
There must be a credit scene.
How you going there?
You're a disgusting animal. Do you know that?
It's one of the nicest things you ever said to me.
Tom, what do you want?
Little birdie told me that you're thinking about managing again.
Thinking about, or definitely am, throwing my hat back in the manager ring next season.
When you're done with your commissioner role, whatever you're doing, didn't you learn from the first one?
What I learned from my first go around, Tom, is that I managed the team champions. I was manager of the year. As a matter of fact, I beat your team to retain those belts, and I also beat you twice, if I recall correctly.
Commissioner Ball and Manager Ball.
Yeah, it's actually science facts.
I don't know. I don't think I was around for that. Well, either way, I don't remember that.
Okay.
Because well, guess what winners do? They don't remember losing. Bottom line, did you see what the Horsemen's doing?
I do. And you know what, Tom? I have to say I give you a lot of credit.
Thank you.
For that. You know, the Horsemen, they were looking a little tired there, looking like they need to be put out to pasture, but it turns out that you turned them around.
Look, you refurbish the stables a little bit. I'm when the smoke clears guy.
Yeah.
When the smoke clears, guess what? I'm always there. And when the smoke clears, when the Schmoedown is all said and done, my face will be on Mount Rushmore.
Sure.
As the best manager of all time. That's a fact.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if that prediction of yours comes to pass when Dan Murrell is part of the Fight Club.
I'll get Murrell on the phone right now. I don't have his number.
Oh, nice. He doesn't have his number. Such lies, but yeah. Okay. Whew. What a good game. Go Boss Bateman. So we know that he's not gonna go to Orlando. We know... Actually, we don't know what's gonna be on Orlando now. Corruption Founding Fathers, and then there's gonna be another match. It's not gonna be a team match, we know that. That's because all the team match has been recorded. Team tournament. There's no singles match because we're not gonna do another singles match, we know that. Is it gonna be an Inner Geekdom match? But who is gonna play in Inner Geekdom? Mara Knopek. Mara Knopek could actually play in Inner Geekdom for Orlando. Because Moral's gonna be there, why wouldn't Mara be there? So that's gonna be something special. We're gonna see who's gonna be in Orlando. They're gonna reveal it pretty soon, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you would like the channel to grow, all you have to do is click the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe to see more. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @JABRADharma. Until next time, ciao out.